It's easy to believe in yourself when life is going smoothly. When you have money in your pocket, your health is good, your relationships are thriving, and everything seems to be falling into place. Confidence comes naturally. You feel unstoppable, like the world is working in your favor. But what happens when things fall apart? What happens when you face challenges that seem impossible to overcome? When you get that diagnosis that shakes your world? When you lose your job unexpectedly? Or when someone you thought you'd spend your life with decides to leave? That's when your belief in yourself is truly tested. These are the moments that define who you really are. It's one thing to believe when everything is going right, but it's another to hold on to that belief when everything seems to be going wrong. There will be times when you feel completely alone, abandoned by those you thought would stand by you. You will feel weak, unsure of yourself, and filled with doubt. People around you might question your choices, and you might even question yourself. You'll wonder, am I crazy for believing in this dream? Do I really have what it takes? These moments of doubt will come, but they are also the moments when you have the opportunity to grow stronger. It's often in your darkest moments that your greatest breakthroughs happen. When the world feels like it's closing in on you, that's when you have to dig deep and find the strength to keep going. Don't run from your challenges. Don't give up when life gets tough. Remember, success often lies just beyond the hardest times, and quitting too soon means you'll never reach it. If you've invested years of effort into something, don't let that go to waste by quitting now. Why would you give up after putting so much time, energy, and heart into something that mattered to you? If it was worth starting, it's worth finishing. You've come too far to turn back now. Think about all the sacrifices you've made, the hours of work you've put in. You've invested too much to walk away now. Pain is a part of life. It's unavoidable. But pain, like failure and problems, can either make us better or hold us back. It all depends on how we choose to handle it. You don't get to choose when or why you experience pain that's out of your control, but you do get to choose how you respond to it. Life is tough, and sometimes it feels like everything is against you. You may feel overlooked, underrated, overshadowed, and underestimated. You may not have all the resources or the perfect background. You might not have the support you need or the ideal circumstances. But if you have heart, that's enough. Heart is the driving force behind everything you do. It's what keeps you going when the odds are stacked against you. It's what pushes you to keep fighting, even when you feel like giving up. You're the hero you've been waiting for. You don't need anyone else to save you because you have the strength within you to overcome any challenge. Every hero's journey begins with struggle, not success. The greater the challenge, the greater the growth. As long as your heart says, yes, you can overcome a million no's. You will face doubters along the way. You will encounter people who can only see the obstacles in front of them. People who are blinded by their own limitations. They will tell you that your dreams are impossible, that you're wasting your time. But remember, their doubts are a reflection of their own fears, not yours. Keep believing in what's possible, even when others can't see it. In fact, it's necessary to have haters and doubters. They push you to prove them wrong. The world will try to discourage you, but if you follow your heart and stay true to yourself, you can rise above it all. The negativity thrown at you can be turned into something great. The bricks people throw at you can be used to build a strong foundation for your success. Decide now that your future will be better than your past. Instead of focusing on the problems, focus on the solutions. Don't tell yourself a story of failure. Tell yourself a story of success. You are in control of your life. You don't need anyone else to validate you. You don't need anyone's permission to pursue your dreams. All you need is belief in your own abilities and a commitment to your goals. You won't stop until you achieve what you set out to do. Yes, it's going to be hard, but that's okay. If it's hard, you'll do it hard until you succeed. The results will be worth every ounce of effort you put in. Trust that you're on the right path. When something goes wrong, don't see it as a defeat. Don't see it as the end of the road. Instead, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I grow from this experience? Every setback is an opportunity to learn something new, to become stronger, to refine your approach. When you have that kind of determination, when you don't let what you lack hold you back, that's when life starts to work in your favor. That's when you start operating on a higher level. Things that once seemed impossible begin to happen, and you realize that you are capable of achieving more than you ever imagined. Sometimes, when you don't know what to do or how long things will take, all you can do is keep moving forward. Even if you don't know where the money will come from, even if you don't know when the problem will be solved, just keep walking. Keep taking steps forward, no matter how small they may seem. The rejections and setbacks were good for you. They made you stronger. They prepared you for what's ahead. The harder the battle, the sweeter the victory. What you become during the struggle is more important than the dream itself. The person you become, the character, courage, and faith you develop is what really matters. When you face challenges head-on, you grow in ways that success alone can't teach you. You'll look in the mirror and see a different, stronger person. You'll walk with confidence, knowing that you embraced life's difficulties and came out stronger on the other side. Yes, it was hard, but you did it. And that's what makes the victory so sweet.